Have you ever felt hopeless when someone that you care about is struggling and you feel like you have no solution or words to tell them? The truth is, you don't have to have all the answers to be able to be this perfect support for someone. All you need, all the person that you care about needs, is your presence and your support. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to support someone when you don't have all the answers, because sometimes we feel like we're afraid, we don't want to support someone because we don't even want to say the wrong things. But today I have a few tips for you to help you support someone when you feel like, you know what, I don't have the answers. And for number one is to be a compassionate listener. Being a good listener to somebody who is struggling mentally is the key thing. And what I mean by being a compassionate listener is that when you have somebody who is struggling, or sometimes they need is somebody to listen to them, to know that they can talk to somebody without being judged. And being a compassionate listener is being there and being fully present. And when I mean by being fully present is that no distractions. Don't be talking to somebody who is struggling and you are on your phone. And if this person is also talking for so long, sometimes that's what they need. They need to vent. They need to talk about how they are feeling. Don't show this person that, hey, come on, hurry up and talk about what you're talking about. I got places to go. Be present. Be that fully good listener. And because sometimes we feel like we have to say something. Don't feel like you have to say something. Just your presence is all that our loved one or the person that you care about, that's all that they need. So be a good listener. Number two is validating their feelings. There is nothing worse for somebody who is dealing with mental challenges than somebody not validating their feelings. Many a times is when they talk or when they share how they're feeling and somebody is saying to them that, you know, that their feelings or whatever they're feeling is not valid, or them feeling like whatever that they have shared with you is not valid. For example, if somebody shares with you and says, you know, I feel horrible, this is what, you know, that I'm feeling, this is what I'm feeling, validate them. You know, you may not understand what they are feeling, but validate them, because when you invalidate them, then that makes them shut down. They don't want to ever share something with you or with anybody, because they feel like every time they share something with somebody, they are always being invalidated. So always make sure you're validating them. You might not be able to agree with everything that they say, but just whatever they say, repeat it and say, I hear you and I see where you're coming from. You know, you may not understand it, but just agree with them, because invalidating somebody who is going through a mental challenge is horrible. It's horrible, you know. And you don't even have to say anything. Just, you know, just there and just acknowledging and just saying, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. So make sure that you're validating them. And number three is setting respecting their boundaries. What do I mean by that? When I mean by setting respecting their boundaries is that the fact that they may not want to talk. They might just need your presence, but they may not be willing to talk or share what they're going through. So if they say they don't want to talk, just respect that and just move on. When I say move on, it doesn't mean that keep going, but just be there for them. You know, just say, I understand, and just let them know that, you know, when you're ready to talk, I'm here. And when you say that you're here, they will remember, or that they will understand that, you know what, you're respecting my boundaries, instead of just pushing them and saying that they need to share how they're feeling, you know, come on, talk. You know, it can be, even when we're not dealing with mental challenges, when you have something to tell somebody or you don't want to talk to about something, you know, somebody pushing you, it's aggravating. So let us respect their boundaries. If they say they don't want to talk about something, let it be, you know. And with that approach, you know, they will know that when you say that, you know what, when you're ready to talk, I'm here, they feel safe and they see that, you know what, you're respecting their boundaries, and when they're ready, they can now come to you and talk to you about it. So number 4, be patient with their process. it is so heartbreaking sometimes when we rush, people that are going through mental challenges. We rush them and we feel like, oh my goodness, this is taking forever. Be patient with their process, because their process is their process, and when what they're struggling with, it didn't happen overnight. And their healing, their recovery is not going to be an overnight process. So when you are ready to support someone, make sure that you're there for a long haul. You're not going to be impatient. You're going to be patient. And when you're patient with them, even them, they're going to be happy, because you know what? They're going to understand that, they're not being rushed through their healing process. They're not being rushed through their recovery process, because what if it takes years, to get their healing? What if whatever they're going through right now, it takes a couple weeks, and for you're feeling like, oh my goodness, they've been at this thing for so long, and it's easy for us to just say, hey, I feel like you've been at this for a couple weeks. It's been a couple weeks. You need to snap out of it. Please don't use those words, or don't rush the person that you're caring for, because when you rush them, they feel like, they don't feel supported. So make sure that you are being patient with their process. And number 5 is ask them, how can you support them? Sometimes we may feel like the way that we want to support them is the best way, but even though sometimes they might not have the energy, or they might not even know how they need the support, ask them, how can I support you? Because when you ask them, they feel like they're being included in their care. They feel like, you are understanding me, you're respecting me. Sorry, I'm getting a call and I'm gonna reject it. So make sure that that you're respecting their, I totally got distracted there. But so make sure that you're respecting how they want to be helped, because it's not the way that you want to help them, it's the way that they want to be helped. And then when you do that, they'll feel like, oh my goodness, yes, this person is open, they're going to be there for me. And when I need help, they're going to be literally right there for me. And so next time they need help, they're going to be able to come to you for help, and, sometimes just the act of just asking them, it's all that they need. It's all that they need, that, this person really wants to help me. So let them know. Ask them, how can I support you? How can I help you? And, supporting somebody who is going through challenges, it's not easy. But guess what? With this tips, with the compassion listening, with you giving them, their boundaries, we all can be able to help the people that we care for, and we don't have to have all the answers. So let me know, in the comments, have you ever helped, or not helped somebody because you don't know what to say to them? Let me know in the comments if you have ever had a situation where you supported somebody, or you've been afraid to support someone because you didn't know what to say. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.